Thank you so much for that not forced clap. But anyway, my name is Ashish. I come from vrfirst.in. With me is Ritij, my co-founder, and I'm going to briefly talk about how virtual reality has the potential to become the future of education, not just in India, but globally. Next few minutes, I'll just try to summarize whatever we have learned in the last couple of years while embarking on this interesting journey of discovering virtual reality and augmented reality. Somewhere down the line, figuring out what exactly we wanted to do, how we want to approach the problem of reaching out to a very large base of need-worthy students within the country. And without further ado, let me just take you to my neighbor. This is Antriksh and his group of friends. Antriksh is 7 years old right now, and Antriksh likes playing more than studying. And my interactions with Antriksh have been limited to the casual banter outside the elevator. And during those interactions, the kind of enthusiasm which Antriksh and his friends have shown about learning content and learning education material in an interactive manner has been really humbling for all of us. And let me not talk too much about it. Let me just give you a small glimpse into what exactly virtual reality can do in the field of education. Alright, so if you could just play the video from outside. Alright, should I? I'll try one. Now, you can just play it from outside. Sorry about the technical glitch, like all other. Okay. Sorry. Yes.
Anywhere in the world. Where would you want to go?
I would like to go to the moon,
Thailand,
Asian Greece,
India, to Nigeria, my homeland.
one and all of the 7 wonders of the world. When you explore different places, you have the chance to actually learn something new.
You want to be able to show the kids that there's something outside of your community that you can go to and learn from, and that there's other places you can visit.
All right, so let's do our objective and we'll talk about the lessons for today. We're going to take a field trip to Verona, Italy to see the place where Romeo and Juliet lived.
I'm going to take you on this field trip under the water.
Okay, you guys ready? Pick up your devices.
And look in your cardboard.
What is that?
Where's
I see
your
a shark.
It allowed us to go somewhere we wouldn't normally be able to go.
Are we in China?
This is the Great Wall of China.
We got to see the place itself so we could actually understand what she was talking about.
How long would it take to walk the length of the Great Wall of China?
So much more enriching than just showing them a picture or just having them read about it.
This device can actually make us go to places that we've never been before.
It brings the lesson to you.
You have to see it for yourself to believe it.
There's so much other places to see, so you know that it's never going to end.
So, what you just saw, ladies and gentlemen, was a brief glimpse into the kind of things that the geniuses of the world have been up to in the last couple of years especially. And what you saw currently was actually part of the Google funded program called Google Expeditions. And as part of this program, Google and its team of highly intelligent engineers have created this program where students in schools have been provided with Google Cardboards, which costs $100, and the teacher is empowered with a tablet using which she can actually control what their students see. The interesting part is that using this technology, students can be visiting outer space one day, traveling to the Great Wall of China the other day, creating their own jungle book, acting like Mowgli the third day, and maybe, discovering chi with Kung Fu Panda, the fourth day. So, this technology is not just limited to applications in education for kids. I'm very proud to announce that coming Thursday, on the 14th of April 2016, one of the surgeons at one of London's best hospitals will be live streaming the world's first surgery in 360-degree VR. Dr. Ahmed was the first person to stream a surgery a couple of years back using his Google Glass, and yet again he's become the pioneer in the field of virtual reality as well. And over the next 5 days, he's going to be revolutionizing the way medical students and people like us experience something as incredible as a live surgery. The surgery that he will be performing will be an oncology-based surgery, so it's going to be the removal of a brain tumor, and we are expecting a whole lot of learning to come out of it. This is something we are personally tracking, and this Thursday, 5:30 p.m. IST, 6 o'clock IST is when we will be actually tracking this. So encourage you to come online, follow Dr. Ahmed on Twitter, follow VR First In on Twitter if you feel like, and you will stay updated about the progress of this project. Having said that, we are sitting in front of venture capitalists, angel investors and co-founders, people looking to make some quick bucks. And it goes without saying that all this gyan and enlightenment is of no use unless we show you the moolah. So here goes. $150 billion is the projected value of the augmented reality and the virtual reality industry combined by 2020. Out of which, close to $70 billion has been attributed to virtual reality and its future over the next 4 years. Part of which will also come from the applications of augmented reality. I'll leave the discussion about the differences in augmented and virtual reality for some other time. But suffice to say that over the next 4 years, the kind of innovations that we are going to see, not just in virtual reality, but in the transformation of consumption and delivery of educational content, is going to be path-breaking, and we are about to witness the cusp of a revolution over the next 4 years. Our belief at VRFirst.in is that virtual reality is the next smartphone revolution. Can we get the video back? Sorry about that. In summation, all I can say is back. Sorry about that. I just had one final slide to show which I can talk about, and I just like to draw your attention to the fact that we are already at the threshold of that tipping point where we are going to witness a huge sea of changes on a daily basis. There are going to be startups like Avagma and Vedantu and VRFirst who are going to revolutionize the way we consume and produce content for education. And it would be very interesting to see the kind of things that creative geniuses like the one sitting amongst us today will come up with. What's in it for us is obviously the hope of witnessing the kind of innovations that lie ahead of us, the hope of realizing our founding fathers' dream of providing quality free education to the underprivileged in our country, of being able to deliver on the Right to Free Education Act without having to mention it in newspaper headlines and just leaving it at that. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, all I'd like to say on behalf of everyone at VRFirst is, please watch out for this revolution. It's going to be something that's very interesting, and if you've not already caught on to the trend, Please do some browsing, figure out what virtual reality and augmented reality is. Very exciting times lie ahead of us. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Ashish. And Ashish has got this kit here with us, right? Yeah, so you all can experience a bit of virtual reality today. We've got a stall there on the ground floor. And with this, guys, we've got a very small 10-minute bio break. You can grab sandwich, coffee, and the washrooms are on this corner of both floors.